Let's see if this thing wants to play nice now. I don't know what happened. The other one died. So we're trying this again. Sort of at the Radisson Hotel, Chelmsford, Mass, just off Route 495, literally. Off the exit ramp, you head towards downtown Chelmsford, and you're literally like 102 feet away from it. This used to be part of the Radisson. They got it clean. It's still under construction, but it's been turned into a Holiday Inn. What's wrong with the credit card only car wash? If I don't have to use my credit cards, I don't use my credit cards. Just another way for you to have your identity get stolen every time you use them. Anyway, here's Primrose Car Wash, and super touchy. Come on, zoom down. No, that's not good. Anyway, it's this Pro Touch soft car wash and 2 laser washes. One's a 4,000 and that one's the 5. $20 for this guy. I think it was 18 for the others. Anyway, this used to be part of the Radisson. In fact, there's the sign right there. Hello, hopefully this time the phone will play work. There's the old Radisson sign. Yeah, it's heavy as anything. There is going to be a full review of the hotel, so I'm not going to go do a whole ton. I'm actually walking on a construction site, but I won't be in a minute. Actually, Yes, I guess the owners decided during the renovations of the original hotel they were going to discontinue this part and renovate it to become a Holiday Inn Express. So I remember when work moved here to Chelmsford in the winter, that this thing had no windows. So it's been completely done over. It used to be part of Radisson. In fact, we'll show you that there used to be a bridge connecting the 2 buildings. I'm going to walk faster because I'm wondering if the phone got minuscule hot and then just quit working on the first attempt. So after I walked by the car wash, everything was just frozen solid. Looks like it's still working. There's only one problem with my tour video so far is every time I went to go to the pool, somebody was in it. And the embarrassing thing that happened the second time around was I didn't see the people that were in it because the doors are all fogged up. So I had to delete that section of the video. There's where it used to join up to this building. And apparently that is going to be their swimming pool. I would step over there and look, but then I don't want to get sprayed. Now, according to this, I'm either getting a 4 or a perfect 5-bar signal. So that means as soon as I step in a hotel, it'll go dead. Actually, it shouldn't, because I was getting perfect 5 bars in my room. Here we are. The convention centers and auditoriums are in there. That'll be in the video as well. For those of you that are elevator geeks, there are actually, surprisingly, 3 elevators in this building. The main one, that's right at the desk. Then you have two right here. In fact, you could kind of see the bump out there. It's not a traction. This building has short floors. So there's two elevators here. One that serves the back end of the hotel and one that just serves the first floor and the mezzanine. I think we will ride all three of them, because I feel like it. But we're going to just wait a little bit. I think my phone has... Hold on. Then again, it uses the really crappy camera that's built, the wide angle camera, which is not really the best of cameras on the phone at all. But I'm positive that we had a bit of a smudging there because contrast was a bit poor. We'll go in the front desk in a moment. That over there, you can't really see it too well. Over there's a little shopping plaza. I did show it in the video. There's a gazebo there, but it seems whenever this phone's in the sun and it's a nice balmy 90, probably about 92 degrees right now, it just doesn't want to work. So you can see there's a crap ton of people that are here, staying here tonight on the 4th of July. Oh, looks like the swimming pool is empty. That's this building here. Now, you know what? There looks like I just can't get the thing clean. Oh, it's also 6:30. They close it early, so I guess the only way I'm going to get a video of this, because I tried it twice. The first time, people were in it. Second time, I didn't see the people in the pool because the doors to it were so clouded up. So that video segment I deleted. That was completely not supposed to have happened. So I know worst case scenario where I could take the camcorder and jam it in the window and we can see the swimming pool at least. Worst case, I was going to grab a picture off their site. So you're ready to go in and ride some vertical transporters? I'm sure you are. All 5 of you. I know at least one will. Right, Sam? It would have been interesting if these two buildings are still joined at the hip. But they're two completely different things now. Yes, I am, says Sam. These things are not really the greatest. They're Dover impulses. You definitely hear the relays. Still got 4 bars. Alright, let's see if it'll hold up. Dover impulse. It's a bit worn out. You want to see this thing have an identity crisis? Watch. Is this a Dover? Or is this a Westinghouse? It's actually a Dover. In and out, I saw it. Now we get 3 bars. We're in the middle of a concrete building. We're getting 3 bars. Go in the elevator, down to nothing. 1 hour will not work. It's got the Dover beep. $500 per minute. Now I'm going to go back up to 5. This phone box doesn't shut. I've seen that. I mean, it was nice at one point. Looks kind of yucky now. Alright, in case it dropped out. Said it was a nice elevator at one point, but it looks a little yucky at this point. If you clean the lens, you wouldn't know it. That's better. It's also a little... this thing's so touchy. Come on, just a little bit. Actually, the chirp is just the beep that's really short, because I've seen ones that go longer. It's definitely a beep. And this is the elevator on the other side of the building, which serves this hotel and the convention centers. That's where I am tonight. We will get to that. Still at 3 bars, but I'm sure it's going to drop to 1 or none as soon as we go in here. So I missed an S in Radisson and drop. This one does that. And this one has Westinghouse personality as well. If you hold your foot here long enough, it ultimately will just stop doing that. But I'm not going to bother. Go to 1. Oh, 2 bars. I stopped playing music in here. Let's go back up to 5, just because we can. So this serves 1 in mezzanine. We'll take care of mezzanine as well. Floor is oddly enough burnt out. They don't ride too bad though. When you step in this one, it drops. All right, let's go to mezzanine. Yeah, I gotta change the spelling of Radisson. I was thinking 2 D's or 1. It's rather 2 S's or 2 or 1. It's the same thing, except you're on the upper level. Down to 1. This one has fared better. It's still a little beat up, but not too badly. There goes that one. You might notice the second button, because it controls that one. This one only serves this in the mezzanine. Yeah, we'll get out and get a view, sort of. I wouldn't be doing this if we didn't have the music was blaring while I was doing the video tour, so this looks nice. I know on live stream it kind of looks like garbage. We'll look at it from the bottom floor as well. Loose tile in there. Back down to one. This one's definitely has not seen as much use, as it's only serving the mezzanine. And there goes that one. Alright, those are the 3 elevators. And here's this once again. I mean, from the outside it looks a little nicer than just a plain thing, but it looks a lot nicer when you're inside. I mean, you could tell it looked pretty decent from the outside when you come in. So you got these big windows and you can see a staircase. And over here they converted one of the meeting rooms into the Independence Bar and Grill. It was known as the Heritage Room at one point. And there's one more room back here. We point that out in the actual hotel tour video. I thought you'd like to see the door. The one that used to link to that building somehow, some way, some form. All right, time to go to the room. I'm sure some of you want to see that. This place is dead. And they try to make it look really fancy and nice. That over there is the main entry into this particular space. And we have a vending machine over there. And again, the front desk is that way. Coke, Sprite, Gatorade, Vitamin Water, Monster. And here's the front entry to the conference center. There's the shopping plaza that you enter through to get here. Yeah, it doesn't show up too well on video, but alright, time to go to the room. Really ain't that bad though. I just find it 4 of all things is burnt out on this one. And there it goes. Alrighty. 952. And the funny thing is, this light switch that's on the wall, it only turns on one lamp. That's it. There's definitely some hits and misses in this place. For one, pretty big room for just $150 a night. Well, $145. As I hit it on the as off season can possibly get. I mean, you look at the parking lot, and I mean that's literally how many people are staying here, minus one car being the guy running the front desk. Again, a view, and there's the street that you get in from. You know what? Let's open it again. So now you really, actually, we'll open it from the other side. Got that guy here, that's the sloshing around you might have heard. There's this little shopping plaza that you enter to get here. At one point you could get in that way, but that's kind of blocked off from construction. However, today you could if you wanted to, but it wouldn't be worth trying. Everything else you gotta physically turn on yourself. So, I mean, we got a couch here, table here, the wood furniture, it's been around since the late 80s, early 90s, so of course it's a little beat up. Full review will come eventually. The bed I tore apart, it looked as lumpy as anything. It's just the comforter is so old and worn and beat up from so many laundry cycles that dinosaur-sized pilling occurred, but the rest of the bed is okay. Outside of one tiny dot that looks like it could be a coffee stain, it doesn't look like blood, as it definitely isn't that color of brown. Dressers here, TV here. I couldn't do what I did at the last place and go on the internet and put on one of my videos, so I didn't have to worry about copyright. So I just left the menu on. Mini refrigerator freezer. That's in very good condition. This stuff is worn, and there's silverware and cooking utensils. They are disgusting. These were okay. These plates are a little scratched from use. Microwave is actually nice and clean. This looks, like I said, you'll see it in a much clearer, better video. This looks a little beat up and stained, but that's just wear and tear. And there's nothing disgusting there. And worn out table, couple of outlets and a couple of USB ports. And a chair that, probably the least worn of them. This one's the worst. As you got a hole in here, big stain there, hole in there, stains there. This needs to be reupholstered. I mean, for the look, it's okay. And those chairs need to be reupholstered. Those are bad. That one's got holes in it as well. So the couch is actually okay. I've even opened it up. But there was one surprise I did find in this room, but I won't share it to you in this video. We can say I gave it a 3 out of 5. There are things that definitely are not good, and there are things that definitely are good. I'm not going to end the video yet. The AC the HVAC unit, you can control it both there and here. So I've tried that out on video. I've knocked it down 1 degree and it actually changed over there. Bathroom isn't too bad. And they kind of kept it fairly clean except the very corners over there. It's a very low. You can see it's a very low thing. It's kind of hard to get there. This is fairly clean as well. Except for the shower heads, kind of not really. And they could definitely clean behind the toilet, but I've seen much worse than here. Toilet's clean, that's clean. Unlike the last place I was at, the Courtyard Marriott, this is clean. There's no mystery stains there. There's no mystery stains on the doors. There is, however, some splash over on the painting here. Not too bad, actually. Except, like I said, there were a couple of surprises, but I'm not telling you where, and I'm not telling you what. But you'll definitely see it in the video that will be coming. And you know how my review videos are, they tend to be slow and long-winded. So it's probably like a 30-minute video from Jacob or 10-minute video from Andrew. It's like an hour long when I do it. So go everything with a fine-tooth comb almost. Not quite like Another Dirty Room by Dan Bell, but I haven't seen anything that disgusting to warrant doing that. They could have cleaned that. That looks more like maintenance work, if more than anything. In fact, that could be maintenance work. So yeah, that'll be it for now. I got things to kind of do. Get ready for work tomorrow. So it'll be fun trying to make sense of checking out of here around 4 o'clock in the morning to head to work. So that's it. 3 elevators, a little tour of the hotel room, and now that the pool is empty, I might go back out, grab the camcorder, and if I have to do it the way that I think of doing it, is going outside and putting the camera up to it, that'll be the way. George F551 saying, hope you enjoyed this live stream, the second attempt, because for some reason it decided to freeze up on the first. Have a good one.